Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. So guys, today I want to go over a couple of things just regarding FIFA and yeah, go through the market a little bit. I want to talk about some investments. I want to talk about the upcoming week. We did a video the other day kind of talking about some of that stuff, yeah, we're starting to kind of figure out some trends from the market pretty early on this year. So I've made a couple investments into the team of the week. I'm probably not going to keep many of these for that much longer. Marquinhos is up from 180 to 210, and guys, I think it's going to be a really nice way to make coins again this year, to buy team of the weeks on Friday nights or Saturday nights and then sell them on Monday, Tuesday. Now obviously this upcoming weekend league, guys, is going to be the first foot champ, so we're going to get some supply onto the market, 100% of team of the week packs and tradable packs, and yeah, that's going to start to happen. So this supply will start to come on Friday, and you'll see the team of the week market after 1 on Friday afternoon will go down a lot, right? It's going to start dropping a ton. So watch out for that. And usually, in my experience last year, the best time to buy team of the week was usually on Saturday. A lot of people waited to buy till Sunday. And any point on Saturday was a nice point to stock. Friday night was really cheap. And I say this because making coins on team of the week is really easy, especially the players that are very, you know, just in demand and popular. The main drop is always going to be from those foot champs rewards, guys. They always bring down the market because most people who get, like, I think it's 7 or 6 wins plus are getting that guaranteed coinage just coming in generally from those team of the week packs. So when we take a look at the team of the week real quick, right now, which is somewhere in squad battles, can I not take a look at it? I guess I can't look here anymore. Maybe it's in the main menu, but anyways, we'll go ahead and use Footbin. A lot of the players that we looked at on, I think when we made the video on Saturday or Sunday, are up a lot, right? Salah was like 420. He's up at 515. Akanji, a Prem center back, is all the way up at 68K. He's going to keep going up. I've got him on my team. Marquinhos at 207. He's a very meta player. A lot of people are using him. And just a player that is going to be easy to link in a lot of people's teams. You guys can see he was 180, and today now he's up at, you know, he's up at 208, which is a lot. I might try to cash in about 215, but he's one of those players that may go even higher out of packs. His gold has gone up 25 or 30K since he went out of packs. So I could also see Marquinhos going up a lot of packs. I think Modric is just going to go up out of packs with the way Chem is working this year. A lot of people did Valverde, and just a lot of people are using Real Madrid players. So I could see Modric going a little bit higher. Lozano's a cheaper option. I think there's some stronger ones in the team. And then Fofana and Dallo are up at 19. And, you know, when we were making the video on I think it was Saturday, I think on Saturday when we were making the video about Dallo, I was showing you guys at 15. He's up at 19. So I'll probably slowly start to take some money on those team of the weeks. And I just want to talk about that in the beginning of this video because I think for all of you guys watching this video, it's a really easy way to make coins every week. Buy the players that are popular from the team of the week on Friday, Saturday, and it's not something that requires a ton of effort. It's really not. So yeah, that's a very easy method. You have it for all budgets too. You've got Fofana at 15 and 16. He's up at 19. You've got Dallo 15, 16 up at 19. You've got Akanji going from 55 to 70. Yeah, you've got Marquinhos on a higher budget going up a little bit more. And then I've still got some of the players that are kind of out of packs here with Gold Dybala, and I'm kind of, you know, ending up almost being done selling all those players. So I'm kind of, you know, working on those. And yeah, we've got ones to watch right now this week. So some of those players saw a really, really large rise today. I talked about that in my video this morning. And if you haven't checked that video out, I'll put in the top link of the description down below, guys. Yeah, so I think for me, those cards started to rise today. We've got Champions League tomorrow starting, and I think some people are definitely going to go ahead and gamble on those games. Mane with Bayern, Lewandowski with Barca. We're seeing a rise on those. This is the only week of ones to watch. I believe this Friday is going to be a road to the knockout, road to the final, like UCL style based promo. And that is actually going to bring some massive panic to the market. I think on Friday, we're going to get some cards that do have pretty much their first, like, not non-performance based upgrades. So they're going to be a promo team most likely this Friday. It's very rare that you have a Friday on FIFA where EA doesn't do a promo, and I've said this in many videos previously. I'm really happy that EA is kind of scrapping this 2-week ones to watch. I think ones to watch is very dead after a couple days. It's nice to go ahead and try to pack these cards this week, and then we move on, right? We've got these live cards in the game, and you got a couple objectives that you can pick up those cards as well. So in terms of players that I think are going to rise out of packs, recently in the last couple of years, ones to watches don't really rise that well out of packs. I think there's a couple in here that are going to be slept on. I think if Lewandowski has a bad game this week, he'd be a good pickup. He's scoring so many goals for Barcelona. It's mad. I think Jesus is on fire. I think there's going to be some real hype for his games on the weekends in the Premier League. And then I think Paulo Dybala is a really nice option as well. He's kind of contributing a lot as well. So I think there's also going to start to be this crazy built-in hype with many of these players when they start getting those win tallies. So if you wanted to go cheaper and stock Tolisso, if you wanted to stock Adams, if you think that, if Leeds kind of get a win, there might be some hype on those players and they may go up a couple thousand coins. So for anybody on a really low budget, those might be the move. I think Renato Sanchez had a price range update today. I think he got all the way down to like 400. And then I think he's kind of rebounding now a bit more. He's back up to 440, but he's 80 rated, so he does have a lot of supply. I do think there's a chance that he'll probably touch maybe a little bit lower again, unless he's really on the way up. It looks like he's got, a ton listed at 440. But this is a card that I can see rising out of packs. I think PSG easily get their 3 wins in the league. I think Portugal definitely win a game at the World Cup. And this is just going to be one of those cards that I think is going to be really good until Team of the Year, Team of the Season. I mean, it's going to be one of those pro cards that a lot of those guys have in their team, and he's very easy to link with many of those players. So it's a card that I think if you can get the right price at this week, it's also got lower supply generally because it's been in the mini release. And I always love cards that are in the mini release because they have less supply. I think De Ligt is one that we got to watch and see if he comes down in price a little bit in this upcoming week. So tomorrow we're gonna also have marquee matchups, guys, for the UCL, or Wednesday. That should bring some supply to the market. Which means that there's an opportunity where the market's going to go down, right? There's going to be some supply on some heroes. There's going to be some supply on some icons. And that's something I'm looking forward to because I think that's really important for the market. I think that it's going to really, just bring some supply. I mean, we've had this market that's been going up most days of the week. And I think a lot of you guys watching the video are looking for, times to kind of get in on the market and buy some players. I'm going to list these Dallos for lazy. He's 19K right now, but, if mine end up selling around 21, 22, I'm happy. That's a couple thousand coins, and we're always going to take those coins. So, regarding, the out of packs market, I've been getting a lot of questions about the golds in the current out of pack situation. And those golds would be like Haaland. He's extinct now, so he applies a little bit less to that conversation. But a lot of these players that kind of keep rising, keep going up their out of packs, you guys want to sell those probably before the end of the week, because I think Thursday, Friday, when people start to realize that they are coming back into packs, they're going to start going down 100%, right? Because they're going to get that supply and really come into the market. So I think this week I'll focus my energy on some of the supply trading, and we'll talk about that right now about ways you can do that. And I think there's also a shout for Anthony potentially being a good pickup out of ones to watch. I could see him doing well. He scored again. I know he scored a goal that maybe wasn't the most relevant in the game this weekend, but it seems like he's finding his way onto the score sheet. So whenever these guys score in real life, their ones to watch goes to the moon. It's just kind of how it goes with FIFA, with these players on the market. And I wanted to kind of go through as well and talk to you guys a little bit about a way that I've been making coins at night. Not too crazy, but I basically have been checking Footbin around like midnight UK to like maybe like 2-3 in the morning UK, and it's like a really easy way to just kind of look through and make coins. I've been checking out heroes. A lot of heroes will kind of go down at night, and if you think about like basics of investing and trading, it's all about supply and demand. So when these heroes are dropping like late at night, they're just going lower because they've got a couple more listings on the market than people actually buying them at the peak time of the game, which I would say is probably like 7 a.m. Eastern time to 3 or 4 Eastern time in the afternoon, which is like noon UK to like probably noon UK to midnight UK is the peak of the game. So at those times, a lot of the time, if we don't have panic, right, that's going to be the huge thing, right? Do we have panic? Do we not have panic? Do we have supply coming? Do we have promo coming? Usually the market on those days is really high. So like Mondays, notoriously, if you're wondering why the market was up so much today, Mondays are always so high. The foot market on Mondays is crazy expensive. And that's why today we saw a player like Papin, who I was looking at last night for 200K, and I ended up going with Haaland because I wanted to try him out today. He's up at 280 right now, and that's because everyone's kind of checking out this card, trying him out. There's not much to do. People getting coins over the weekend from squad battles and stuff like that, so it's why you're seeing a card like that go up a lot. Cool's up to 440. Yaya Toure got a price range update. JJ's up at 730. So a lot of these newer heroes, a lot of people as they're getting more coins are upgrading to and trying out. And that's definitely a thing. And then something I've been doing a little bit of a lower budget for all you guys watching that are looking to kind of make some coins on that lower budget. I've just been trading with players that are like very popular, very linkable. And you guys have seen it over the last couple of videos. Diaby, Ben Yedder, these players on that kind of like 15 to 30K budget just seem to be really, really good to trade and flip all the time. And a lot of time I'm just checking Footbin Popular before I go to sleep, kind of checking out some hourly graphs, seeing if Correa's like 19K before I sleep and I expect him to be like 22 in the morning, sniping a few under 19. One thing I will be honest with you guys and say is like, if you're looking to make coins on the game, something you can do to make even more coins and many of you guys probably do know this already. Something you guys can do to, go ahead and kind of further the ability to make more coins on your trade. If Correa is like 20, let's say he's 20K and you think he's going to be 22 or 23 in the morning based on the graphs you're checking out, you can always try to snipe one with a hunter. Same thing goes with a defender with a shadow. That's always going to be your best way to kind of go ahead and make some coins. One of the other last things that I did want to talk about, if I could actually find a way to get team of the week here, because I couldn't even find it in squad battles. Regarding team of the week, a lot of people had been asking me recently about discard informs, and because last year, if you go ahead and take a look at many of the players in the in the FIFA 21 team of the weeks, what you guys will actually notice, this is going to be a little bit crazy for you guys to see, but all of the really low rated team of the weeks ended up just going to the moon throughout the year. It was really something crazy to see. I'm not going to be able to find, I don't know if even they have all these listed, but yeah, basically a discard inform. Right now, a lot of these informs at 9K are not being required in SBCs. Like this guy Pazvir, right? I guarantee you in like 4 months, this dude is going to be like 25K at least, right? And it's like you're sitting there saying, well, why wouldn't you just go all in and buy him? Well, you could, but you're going to have to wait a long time. So what I look at with these discard team of the weeks is like, how can you make easy passive income in your club and not have to worry about it, right? Last year, I was really convinced that you should buy them in the week of the team of the week early on and sit on it. The problem is EA don't require team of the weeks and SBCs for months. They really don't seem to do it until Black Friday, and that's when they really start to go up. Black Friday seems to be the promo, which is, if you don't know already, in the end of November. That seems to be the promo where these cards just go up a lot. So how do you invest? How do you make coins on the discard team of the weeks? I think there's going to be a period in a couple of weeks where you should start to look at picking them up. And you may not end up getting these guys for, like, let's say Pazvir for 10K. You may not end up getting them at their mins. They may be like 12 or 13K, but their upside is going to be way higher than that price. You've still got all of the last team of the week at 9.5, 9.9. You've got a Spanish left wing at 9.9. You've got a French DM who's an 81 rated at 10K. So these guys are all still pretty much their same price last week. And the thing is, you just want to be efficient with it. You don't want to buy them, sink your coins into it, and check a week later and he's still 10K. So I think we're going to adapt with the way we're going to buy these guys. We're going to buy them in a couple of weeks, and we may have to pay 11, 12, 13K. But there's going to be a time where I'm going to probably invest 1 million to 2 million coins into 100 or 200 of these, put them in my club, and wait a month. Because I know that when EA starts dropping icon SBCs, the main thing that's going to really ignite these guys going up is the campaign player picks, the flash SBCs with a team of the week requirement and a player pick. This is what you're looking for, and it's not what you get in the first couple of months of FIFA. So stay tuned, watch that, see how this goes. And yeah, tomorrow, just speaking of content, we've talked about it. Marquee Matchups is going to come out tomorrow. I think today is a really good time to just cash in on your team, guys, if you have a team. Between tomorrow's Marquee Matchups, we've got Wednesday, a new team of the week, which people open packs for every week. It's the beginning of FIFA. Thursday, you got Rivals Rewards. Thursday may juice up the market a little bit on the lower to mid budget. I think you've got some opportunity there. But I don't see the top tier market rising a lot more from today to Friday. I think you're going to get this kind of drop in the market on Friday, and then you're going to get a huge rise on Friday night. So I think, this is the first upcoming weekend league. You're going to have a strong rebound on Friday night because a lot of people are going to end up trying to buy teams. But if you're looking at the team you have and it's up a lot in value, I don't tell you guys to sell. A lot of people in the beginning of the game ask me to keep or sell. I do think today is a nice time to sell. I think it's a time where we've got the market on a real nice high. I mean, I've got a card on my team like Cancelo at 39K. I'm looking at almost 100,000 coins profit on him. I want to play a bit more Rivals tomorrow, but I think if he kind of goes up to about 140, 150, I'm just going to have to take the money. Some of the profits are really, really nice on many of these players, and I just think they're going to be worth taking. I know a lot of you guys also probably have Haaland. If you do have Haaland, just hold on to him. I think he's going to get a price range update, even though he's out of packs. I think that EA have been really doing well with the price range updates. They've been doing them very quickly, so I expect the same thing will probably end up happening. I think Haaland will get an update like today or tomorrow. And then, yeah, we're also going to have, people are going to start doing their Foot Champs qualifications this week, guys. So there's going to start to be some coins coming in from Foot Champs qualifications. More people are going to bring some supply into the market, so some of the golds are also potentially going to drop off. And then, yeah, we've pretty much got the next promo, which is going to be Road to the Final guys on Friday. We've got Road to the Final guys on Friday. So that's really the next thing that we're going to be looking towards, I think, guys. Or I think it's Road to the Knockout stage. which is going to be on Friday, which I think I had the link up earlier for you guys so you guys can see that, but it's also on the EA website. I'm sure many of you guys do remember these cards. And yeah, basically how it works is that if their team qualifies for the knockout stage of their current competition, they're going to get an upgrade. And if their club wins 3 from their 4 remaining group stage matches, they get another upgrade. So a lot of these guys are cool because, like, Tenali could get an 87 card because one upgrade is 84 to 86 and then 86 to 87. That's how the upgrade system works in FIFA. Gravenberch was like an 86 last year. And the cards come onto the game at a good time. A lot of these cards are going to be really good for teams. I think we also had I think we had 2 teams this last year. We had Elshar as well, who was in, I think, team 2 of whatever, this promo was. So yeah, looking forward to this. And this will be upcoming on Friday. So we'll do a little bit more of a deep dive with that. And yeah, hopefully the video helps you guys. Hopefully you guys got some insight. I think there's definitely some coins to be made. I think the coins to be made are going to be tough from now till Friday, though. Generally, I'm probably looking at Fridays being a huge coin making opportunity. We'll have a little bit more of that discussion when we get closer to Friday. Thanks for watching tonight's video. I appreciate you guys, man. I'll see you guys later. Peace.